Good evening all. Transition. Potentially quite a scary word, especially when you move from the familiar and the known into the big unknown. But you're going to be at UJ. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be concerned. We've got our team of professional, academic development and support staff who've been working really hard and planning to make your welcome at UJ a great occasion. It is my pleasure this evening just to share with you a few of the things that you can expect as you become a UJ student. We begin by welcoming all of our students during the first year seminar. This is our 2-week orientation period. And yes, the word seminar may lead you to think that it is an academic focus, and we do have an academic focus, but we don't neglect the fun and social aspects as well. Our first year seminar series, which is compulsory, so we're expecting each and every single one of you there, kicks off with the Dean's Welcome. You've met some of the deans already, but you will also get to meet some of the departmental staff and get to know a little bit more about the academic programs that you are going to be enrolling for. And guess what? You'll be making your first friends those first few hours as well. What we do during the 2 weeks, and it's a varying time, some faculties have 9 days and some faculties have only 5 days, depending on the activities that are planned. But you will get to meet the academic support and other support services that the university has at hand. You may think, oh, my first lecture, how am I going to cope taking all of those notes? Don't worry. We have writing centres. We have writing consultants. We have professional and dedicated staff that are there to assist you, to guide you, and to take you by the hand. You may say, well, I've got this massive assignment. Where am I going to find all the information? We've got our Director of Library Services here. Each and every one of our campuses has got libraries, has got all the facilities, in fact, are distributed equally across all the campuses. But each of the faculties have got dedicated staff that are specific to that particular faculty that will take you through all the necessary processes, and you will be introduced to them and to that during your first year seminar period. Prof. Ryan has already mentioned we're a 21st century university. We do things with technology. We learn with technology. Our students will be equipped with e-books, because it's much lighter to carry an e-book than it is to carry a big heavy textbook. But also all of our students will be using iPads and tablets to ensure that they get the best sort of learning and teaching that is possible. And you may say, but you know what, we have experience with technology. Sometimes it lets you down. We've got our Centre of Academic Technologies, and they're just a help desk away. If you need anything, the staff is there, and they're very happy to assist you. I want to tell you that UJ understands its students, and we care. And therefore we understand that things are not always easy. There will be times when students potentially are down. Maybe you've not had such a good test. Maybe you've gone through a little bit of an emotional time, with a family situation or in a relationship. Our Centre for Psychological Services, our professional staff, the psychologists, the career counsellors are there. It's professional services, it's confidential services, and all of the services that we offer to our students are free. Professional, free, dedicated, excellent staff members who are there for you. And all you need to do is to knock on our doors and come and utilise what we have prepared for you. And whilst I say we understand our students, we also operate on a peer buddy system, because we know that sometimes it's easier to chat to a peer, to somebody that is maybe your age and possibly would have experienced the same sort of a situation. So please, you'll see the peer buddies in their orange t-shirts and their white smiles. And if you're sitting alone in a corner, I'm sure that one of them will going to say, hey, I'm here, do you need to chat? Our services, and I'll say our beautiful campuses, and each of you will possibly be studying on the different campuses, has got a campus health clinic where we assist students who have maybe got minor ailments, and I always hear the campus health sisters saying at each of the orientation session, we do not issue sick notes. So please know that our services are there and are there to be utilised. During this orientation period, you will meet our protection services team, the professional that will assist you on campus if you've got any queries and if you need a word of advice. We talk about quality. Our quality managers will pop in and will share some of the thoughts and ideas with them, because quality matters. And quality is something that is important to each and every one of us at UJ, and I'm sure to you as well. You may think, oh, that just sounds very academic. All of the faculties arrange amazing races for their students, so you'll get an opportunity to, in smaller teams, to get around the campuses and to identify all the important areas. Because the campuses are big. They're beautiful, but they're big, and they are unknown spaces. But walk around them, meet people, and you will soon fit in. Following the first year seminar, we hand you over to the departments and to our first year experience team. Now, UJ is very proud of the work that we've done in this area of first year experience, where we work with our lecturers, with our students, with all the academic development departments and our libraries to ensure that our students work through their first year, are guided through their first year, because our aim is for each and one of you to be successful, and for each and every single one of you to walk across this stage in your gown, with your cap in hand, in the 3 or the 4 years, depending on the program that you have undertaken. Our first year, UJ, I wanted to say, UJ hosts the National Resource Centre for the first year experience and students in transition, and that is an attestation of the important work that we've done in this field. And whilst my brief topic was transition, I need to share with you as well that we also work with our senior students, because we've acknowledged and we've recognized that our senior students also transition. They transition into their senior years, they transition into the world of work, they transition into graduate studies. So our senior student experience is a first in South Africa, another first for UJ, and we're very proud of that. I'd like to also share with the parents that we do monitor and we do track our students and their academic performance, because it's very important for us to identify early if somebody is maybe struggling a little bit, maybe needs a little bit of guidance, maybe forgot that the Academic Development Centre, the Centre for Psychological Services, the Centre for Academic Technologies is available. Maybe they've forgotten. So we do work with your students, with your children, to ensure that they can achieve success. And lastly, you're all top achievers. Congratulations. We're very proud to have you here at UJ. Our top achievers have got special privileges. We welcome you to our VC's initiative. It's our Eugenius Club, and we write it UJ, Eugenius. And our Eugenius students have we have extra workshops for them, because we recognize that, maybe there are additional things that you would like to benefit by. I would like to take this opportunity to wish each and every single one of you all the very best with your upcoming exams. You know what you have to do, so do it. And when you see me on campus, I'm on all the different campuses, during the first year seminar and other times, just tap me on the shoulder and say, hi, I was at the Orange Carpet event. Thank you very much.
The University of Johannesburg. Rethink, reinvent.